Saudi Arabia is making waves with an unprecedented transformation, embarking on one of the most ambitious mega-project sprees in modern history. At the heart of this bold journey lies NEOM, a visionary initiative designed to redefine how we live, work, and harmonize with the environment. Spanning an extraordinary 26,500 square kilometers, an area comparable to Albania, NEOM is not merely a development project. It represents a groundbreaking reimagining of urban life, sustainability, and economic diversification. It promises everything a trillion-dollar project should: a futuristic glass city, flying taxis, robot employees, luxury islands, and even a year-round ski resort. On paper, NEOM seems like the perfect starting point for a country whose wealth has been built on oil exports. This is why the project's being marketed as a golden investment opportunity. NEOM is set to transform the region into a special economic zone, opening doors for entrepreneurs to carve their own path. These efforts form the cornerstone of Vision 2030, Saudi Arabia's strategic roadmap to reduce its dependency on oil and instead create future-ready, high-tech cities. But why this sudden and audacious push? What compels the kingdom to pour hundreds of billions of dollars into projects that seem straight out of a science fiction novel? The answer lies in a mix of aspirations: leading global innovation, building a diversified economy, and reshaping its international identity. Yet this monumental shift raises critical questions. Is this transformation a true leap forward, or just a cleverly crafted PR move to change global perceptions? And most importantly, can these stunning concepts evolve from visionary designs to real-world innovations that truly impact lives? Let's find out. At its core, NEOM represents more than a vision. It's a daring promise of a sustainable future. Imagine a world where carbon emissions are a thing of the past. Energy comes entirely from renewable sources, and urban life is crafted to prioritize accessibility, efficiency, and ecological harmony. NEOM seeks to answer a fundamental question: how can humanity thrive while respecting the planet's boundaries? But the grandeur of NEOM doesn't stop at its vision. It's defined by its remarkable zones, each designed to challenge traditional concepts of cities and industries. The Line, one of NEOM's most ambitious projects, is a revolutionary 175-kilometer-long city that eliminates the need for roads and cars. Instead, all necessities are within a 5-minute walk. Powered entirely by renewable energy, this linear city aims to house 9 million residents in a vertical, zero-carbon ecosystem. Then there's Oxagon, the world's largest floating industrial hub, designed to revolutionize advanced manufacturing and clean energy solutions. For those seeking recreation, Trojena promises a mountain resort experience complete with year-round skiing and outdoor adventures. Meanwhile, Sindala, a luxury island destination, offers pristine beaches, eco-friendly tourism, and world-class amenities. Each of these zones reflects Saudi Arabia's commitment to sustainability and innovation. But transforming this vision into reality is no easy feat. While the ambition is undeniable, the challenges are equally monumental. Can Saudi Arabia navigate the complexities of modern construction, societal adaptation, and environmental preservation to deliver on its promises? These questions have made NEOM not just a project, but a focal point of global curiosity and debate. One of NEOM's most talked about elements is the Mirror Line, a futuristic mega-project predicted to take 50 years to complete. However, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has set an ambitious target for completion by 2030, challenging urban planners to defy conventional timelines. Designed by US-based Morphosis architects, alongside 9 other global design and engineering consultants, the Mirror Line is nothing short of extraordinary. Recent drone footage has revealed significant progress, with fleets of excavators, bulldozers, and trucks carving a linear trench into the desert landscape. Once completed, the Mirror Line will be a marvel of modern engineering and urban design. It'll feature a high-speed train running beneath mirrored buildings, vertical farming integrated into its structure, a sports stadium suspended 1,000 feet above the ground, and a marina for yachts nestled under its arch. Standing at 1,640 feet tall, the city will consist of modular neighborhoods housing 80,000 residents each, connected by high-speed rail and elevated green spaces. This project is envisioned as a solution to Saudi Arabia's growing population, which is expected to rise from 36 million to 55 million by 2030. Designed for a carbon-neutral future, the Mirror Line will harness wind energy, green hydrogen, and advanced water desalination technologies. However, the ambitious timeline and scale of the project have raised questions. Can such a monumental vision be realized within the constraints of time and resources? NEOM's broader goals extend beyond the mirror line. This gigaproject is central to Vision 2030, which seeks to position Saudi Arabia as a hub for Arab Islamic culture, a global investment powerhouse, and a connector between Africa, Europe, and Asia. Unlike other Gulf gigantic structures, NEOM represents unparalleled ambition, aiming not just to impress, but to redefine the standards of urban living and sustainability. Yet the road to achieving this vision is fraught with challenges. Reports suggest that NEOM's flagship project, The Line, may face significant downsizing. Originally planned to span 106 miles inland from the Red Sea, the first phase might only cover 1.5 miles by its 2030 completion date. Financial constraints, delays in budget approvals, and falling cash reserves have been cited as contributing factors. With oil prices falling short of expectations, Saudi Arabia is projected to face a budget deficit until 2026, adding financial strain to the already ambitious initiative. Adding to the controversy are allegations of human rights abuses. In 2022, reports emerged of forced evictions of the native Huaytat tribe to make way for NEOM's construction. These allegations have sparked international criticism and raised ethical concerns about the project's execution. The ecological impact of such large-scale construction is another point of contention, with environmentalists questioning the feasibility of building a zero-carbon city in a fragile desert ecosystem. Despite these challenges, NEOM continues to push forward with its audacious plans. The Oxagon Industrial Hub, Trojena Ski Resort, and Sindala Island are all progressing at varying paces. Sindala, in particular, is open for public in late October 2024, offering a glimpse into the luxury and innovation NEOM promises. Meanwhile, agreements with global infrastructure giants like AECOM and Bechtel signal Saudi Arabia's determination to build one of the world's largest and most complex public transportation systems. NEOM's projects hold immense significance for Saudi Arabia's economy. These communities are designed to prioritize people over cars, creating human-centric urban environments that utilize AI to simplify life for residents and businesses. Though promoted as car-free, NEOM's advanced public transportation system will ensure seamless connectivity, further enhancing the city's livability and appeal. At its core, NEOM is more than a collection of projects. It's a declaration of intent to create a future that prioritizes sustainability, innovation, and human potential. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman describes the initiative as a civilizational revolution, rethinking urban planning with vertically layered communities that preserve nature and enhance human livability. The Line, with its mirrored facades blending into the natural landscape, represents the epitome of this vision, offering extraordinary experiences powered entirely by renewable energy. Yet as ambitious as these plans are, they remain a work in progress. While NEOM's potential to redefine urban living is undeniable, its success depends on overcoming financial, ethical, and logistical hurdles. Can Saudi Arabia truly deliver on its promises and set a new global benchmark for sustainable development? Or will these projects remain dazzling concepts that struggle to materialize? But before we go any further, I want to hear from you. Do you think NEOM's grand vision can truly become a reality? Or is it all just a high-tech fantasy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're excited to see where this journey leads, make sure to hit that like button. Now, let's get back to the video and see what happens next. When NEOM was first announced in 2017, it was pitched as a global hub for business, tourism, and healthcare. NEOM was already attracting major names like AEOM, Amco, and Oracle, and an investment fund was set up to support its construction. People were enthusiastic too. After all, the city seemed to be straight out of a Christopher Nolan movie. But just like a Nolan film, it doesn't come cheap. Initially estimated at $500 billion, the price tag has now skyrocketed to $1.5 trillion. So who's funding this trillion-dollar dream? And can it become a reality? The NEOM project is being primarily funded by Saudi Arabia's government, specifically through the Public Investment Fund, or PIF. The PIF is a sovereign wealth fund that plays a central role in financing key initiatives under the Vision 2030 plan, which aims to reduce Saudi Arabia's dependence on oil and diversify its economy. NEOM, with its ambitious goals of sustainable urban development and high-tech innovation, is one of the flagship projects within this vision. Additionally, international firms and investors are involved in various aspects of the project, as seen with global partnerships for design, engineering, and construction. Companies like AECOM and Bechtel are involved in building critical infrastructure, while other partnerships focus on technologies such as AI and renewable energy. However, the core funding remains reliant on the Public Investment Fund and state resources. NEOM's ambition to transform the Saudi economy comes at a staggering cost, and it's increasingly apparent that the project may push the kingdom to the brink of financial disaster. The megacity was originally presented as the future of Saudi Arabia, a leap into the next era, offering a grand solution to the country's reliance on oil. However, the immense scale and extravagance of NEOM come with crippling financial burdens. The $1.5 trillion price tag, though once deemed ambitious, is rapidly becoming an unsustainable financial sinkhole, exacerbated by the massive cuts to the budget, slashed by 20% to ease the economic strain. While the original vision of NEOM promised a futuristic city featuring flying taxis, luxury resorts, and a year-round ski resort, the reality is far more problematic. The escalating costs to fund this gigantic urban project, paired with dwindling oil revenues and the kingdom's ballooning deficit, threaten the project's future. In 2022, Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, which oversees NEOM, suffered an $11 billion loss, a wake-up call for the fund's ability to bankroll the kingdom's ambitious plans. Despite the excitement around the project, reality is sinking in fast. NEOM's most iconic project, The Line, a 170-kilometer-long futuristic city, has already been scaled back by a staggering 98%, from a sprawling linear city to a minuscule 2.4-kilometer stretch. The city, initially planned to house 1.5 million residents, now faces a much lower target of just 300,000 by 2030. This drastic reduction in size and scale raises questions about the feasibility of completing a megacity in the desert under such financial pressure. Moreover, the social and political climate surrounding NEOM has further exacerbated the project's already troubled development. The international backlash following the assassination of Jamal Khashoggi in 2018 led to several key figures distancing themselves from the project. This resulted in a major credibility loss for NEOM, turning away potential investors and contributing to its escalating financial woes. The economic context is dire. The IMF reports that Saudi Arabia's oil needs to hit $96 per barrel to meet the kingdom's ambitious targets for 2030. However, with prices hovering around $81 per barrel, the shortfall is causing major financial stress. This shortfall is even more glaring when coupled with Saudi Arabia's GDP forecast of just 0.8% growth in 2024, significantly below the 4.4% growth initially predicted. Without sufficient oil revenue, the kingdom will struggle to cover the vast and mounting costs of NEOM, which has already seen funding cuts. The kingdom's reliance on NEOM to revitalize its economy could backfire. If the project continues to underperform and further investment continues to shrink, NEOM may ultimately pull the Saudi economy into a financial abyss. NEOM's grand promises of high-tech cityscapes, futuristic living, and hyper-efficient urban planning are clashing with the practical and environmental realities of building a city in the desert. The immense cost of keeping the city cool and livable in temperatures exceeding 50 degrees Celsius adds to the mounting financial strain. The challenge of meeting these energy demands means that the project's costs could spiral further out of control. When you consider all of these factors, the economic crisis, the failure to meet lofty promises, the social unrest, and the lack of practical feasibility, it's clear that NEOM, in its current state, is pushing Saudi Arabia dangerously close to bankruptcy. While the road to NEOM's completion may seem fraught with financial strains, political struggles, and scaling back of its original vision, the idea behind this megacity still remains monumental. The vision of a sustainable, futuristic urban paradise powered by renewable energy with unparalleled technological advancements and living standards is an idea worth striving for. There's no doubt that NEOM is ambitious, and despite the hurdles, it could still emerge as a beacon of innovation, a testament to what human ingenuity and ambition can create when they push the boundaries of what's possible. But here's the question: can Saudi Arabia turn NEOM into reality, or will it join the list of grand but unfinished projects? The future is uncertain, but the dream of NEOM lives on. With billions still invested, a visionary future is still within reach, if the right lessons are learned and the challenges are met head-on. This is a story that's far from over, and its outcome may still surprise us all. What are your thoughts on NEOM's future? Can it succeed, or will it fade into the history of failed megacities? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into NEOM, don't forget to subscribe. We'll bring you the latest developments and the most exciting stories in urban innovation every week. Until next time.